Hello, everyone.
We're back
with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yay.
Season 7.
Wow.
That's right.
We took a quick break from this to watch Agent Carter. You guys have requested that and voted on it
We loved
through our
it.
Patreon, and we loved it. So thank you for requesting that. And I am curious if Agent Carter will somehow be in this season of
maybe.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I know it.
I don't know for sure,
It
but
looks like they were going over New York, or they were
That's right.
in a different
near
era.
Manhattan. Yes.
Yes,
Seemed
another
like
time
hers.
traveling. Or they've been time traveling. So
Right.
I am very curious.
Yeah, me too.
So we're watching on Disney Plus now because we were watching on Netflix before.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So are you ready?
We're ready.
Ready.
So 7:01.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so cool.
Oh, 31, so it's way
yeah,
before.
yeah.
Captain William Dole, New York Police Department. I'm Ascension Chronicom from the planet Chronica 2.
Yeah, it's a Chronicom.
You. Now beat it. Warning you. Last chance, pal.
Oh boy, look us up.
What do you want?
Ooh, your face.
Face.
Oh, he sounds like that in the Ew, ew.
That's cool.
No,
that's
he just took it. Ew.
It's just
my
plain.
God.
Oh, he put it right on his.
Oh my gosh.
We need your face now.
Hey guys.
Too much
Why is
smell.
no one talking?
The last scan of your brain was from the framework. I've done my best to update it with all that you've missed.
I don't feel the same. Why?
Because you're an LMD. A state-of-the-art life model. Enhanced with advanced...
Chronicom hardware. Not me. I died, and we said goodbye, and I came back. I died again and came back. Ghost Rider. Take the deal. Take the deal. I'm dead anyway. I'm dead anyway. I'm dead anyway.
Oh, you can shut him down.
Oh boy.
Agent Simmons, you're gonna tell us everything you know. Right now.
There are critical launch windows leading to specific points in time and space. Fitz called them tides. The Chronicoms took one and we followed them here.
So we're not prepared for any of this. We're flying blind.
We're flying on autopilot. And we prepared the best we could.
In May.
I know, poor May.
Yeah.
Please, sir. Whatever they're planning, we're already behind.
But we need to blend in. Deke, can you get us close?
Navigating the past happens to be my specialty.
Keep a low profile.
Singles.
Yes, sir.
Simmons, how long have we been apart?
Too long.
I shouldn't be here.
Are you steady now?
2 years and 10 seconds. It was like the worst episode of This Is Your Life ever.
Oh my God.
The Chronicoms want to destroy us. They've scanned Fitz and Simmons' minds, and Simmons believes if we're going to get ahead of them, we'll need you. Can I count on you?
I'll do anything for you guys. So what's next, boss?
We need to find the Chronicoms before they change something.
Dracula.
Yes.
Sweet.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, yeah. Before my time.
That's right. Just to let you know. I love it.
Deadly in black and white, but still. Now I know how you felt.
We want to keep history on track, not send it off the rails on our own.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm worried about. The butterfly effect. Just
Right.
being here, walking down the street, we could have already changed the course of events.
I know where this is going. Agent Shaw, you will not be filing any patents. Was that understood?
I will tread ever so lightly, Director.
Watch out for that guy.
Until he hits that guy. Ooh, he's gonna be like, hey.
First time in the big city. Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
Why'd they call you in?
Tell me, did you find some bodies without faces? Happens all the time in Canada. Turns out erased is a pretty accurate description after all.
Exactly, right?
Interesting. Swordfish. Right around when the SSR became S.H.I.E.L.D., there was a safe house near here. It was an old speakeasy, and the password to get in was Swordfish.
You two work on the erased. Colson and I will look into Swordfish.
So he's fixing her up, huh?
Repairing damaged tissue. All being well, she should be up and around in a week or two.
Where are we going exactly?
Not sure. It's supposed to be under an old post office. Down some stairs.
I hope they're serving.
Password.
Swordfish. Pretty cool, right?
Welcome, gentlemen.
We know who we're looking for.
Apparently there was an SSR asset who kept the peace and was always behind the bar. Went by Gemini.
Never seen you two before.
Never felt compelled to drop in. But there's been an incident involving a man that might have worked here.
Is it going to be explosive?
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
What?
Yep.
Thank you.
Oh.
Fortunate the bodies were discovered so quickly. We must maintain our cover for tonight.
I'll try and stall.
S.H.I.E.L.D. has managed to follow us here. Orders? I will play the part of police captain. You isolate and eliminate all members of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh boy.
At least we'll see the faces.
Yes.
God.
This is going to take a while. He's going in.
Oh my gosh.
There's a suspicious truck out back. Care to inspect it with me?
No. No.
Of course.
Oh, shit.
Hey, nothing to...
At least he knows the face.
Oh crap, don't hurt him.
Era-appropriate police work.
Careful.
Take it and go. Uh-oh.
It's in the
She
mirror.
sees it.
She said, "Went."
Cha.
Gosh. Well,
Enough.
Nice.
Come on.
Chronicles!
Oh, don't you know? No.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, I'm very proud.
Response recognition. Oh boy.
And the other guy might wake up. Oh, he's
What are you doing?
Testing a theory, Director.
Coulson.
I'm already dead.
Well, hell, I'm not.
Ooh, shot your friend.
Let's start over. We were hoping to talk to the man in charge.
You chuckleheads get blood on my floor. You best be prepared to get down
Is
and
it
add
Talbot?
some of your own.
I'm Coulson. This is Mac. Tell your goons we come in peace.
Oh, you hear that? You bunch of candy canes, they came in peace. Isn't that a load off?
You stole a truck?
what?
Chronicom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Data function's coming back online. Tie him up.
Yeah.
Let's get some answers.
Who the hell are you? Do you find my juice joint?
Imports and exports. Where do you think your supply comes from?
I get mine from upstate.
Where does upstate get it?
I'm supplying a party tonight. Some political thing. The governor's in from Albany.
The governor of New York. Isn't that Franklin Delano Roosevelt?
Last I checked.
He's elected president next year. Then a few years later, he forms the SSR. The Chronicom's running security. They'll be the only ones armed.
Butterfly or stick. I'm about to strangle the next 1930s moron I come across.
Some of your finest Zimas, please.
We came as fast as we could.
You and Coulson post up by the door. We'll wait here. When FDR shows, get close and keep him safe.
Copy that, Director.
He will reveal nothing.
He always
As a
looks good.
hunter, he is programmed to withstand any form of interrogation.
Well, I'm ready to see what my arms can do.
In the end, a Chronicom is nothing but hardware and software.
Rude.
Ooh.
What are the Chronicoms planning?
I'm sorry.
For what?
You didn't want to be brought back. And I knew that.
I have data in my head telling me that I died and that I left you a letter.
Not to give you a big head, but it was a very nice letter.
That's a relief.
How did he get in here?
Do you see that? He's walking. Polio put him in a wheelchair. He wore leg braces to hide it. Do you have any idea how hard that must be?
Unknown variable. Unknown location. Unknown acquired target.
This is taking too much time.
Resist.
If you push too hard, his system could shut down permanently.
How are you going to hit FDR?
Vinak might step in and stop.
He's exposed. If the cops are Chronicoms, what are they waiting for?
Maybe exposure's the problem.
Where's he going?
So you gotta
The
follow him.
service entrance. That must be how he came in. Needed somewhere close to stash his wheelchair.
They're gonna hit him as soon as he's out of sight.
If he overloads completely, he will be of no use to us.
Simmons, stop it!
I can't.
She did.
Governor Roosevelt.
Have a little too much tipple, my friend?
Forgive us. He's a big fan.
Where are the Chronicoms?
They're
We're missing
outside.
something here.
Yeah.
We're gonna get outside.
Right, they gonna blow the place up?
He's a goner.
Oh, yes.
New girl who dis.
Do you need a drink?
No.
Uh-oh.
Freddie, I'm your contact.
Freddy.
Ooh, he's frying him. Ew, gross.
Oh, the snap.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh my
Like
goodness.
no evidence left.
Freddy.
Silencer.
Wait for the handoff, then pull the thread.
It's not Roosevelt. The Chronicles are after someone else, named Freddy.
Freddy?
I have a job for you. If you can deliver this to the docks, then my employer will reward you.
Slow motion.
Oh man.
Oh, she wasn't in on it.
No.
Oh, crap.
Oh wow.
What is all this?
Kind of cops.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I'll keep him safe. Meet back at Canucks.
The new gang. They're after Freddy.
Oh, applesauce. He's a nobody.
He's a target. Give me a reason. His full name. What is it?
Wilfred Malik. Why?
Ooh, Wilfred Malik.
Well, what you
Malik,
have?
as in father of Gideon Malik,
Yeah, the-
future head of Hydra in America.
The Chronicoms kill Malik.
Gideon.
So you're saying to save S.H.I.E.L.D.
We have to save Hydra.
Oh dear.
What?
Uh-oh.
What, is May gone?
Wow, is she freaking gone?
Agent May, it is I.
Hey!
Oh my God.
Enoch. You had one job, Enoch. One job.
What is she doing? Maybe she doesn't know what's going on. She's like... She needs to be caught up, too. Yay, May! Yay!
Yay, May, kind of.
Wow.
Man.
What's going on?
I love May.
Me too.
I was. As soon as she gets out of there, she's
That's right.
up on the ceiling.
That's
Right? I was kind of worried that, like, she was just going to be in that tube, like, this whole season or
My
something.
gosh, yes.
Yeah, and him saying you had one job, it always reminds me of like Fitz yelling at him.
Yeah, I love that quote. You had one job. One
One
job.
job.
I think of Ragnarok. I love that.
jeez,
But I'm hoping that she's normal, meaning that her mind is intact, that she is just amazing anyways and a huge survivor, that she was like, where am I? What's going on? What's I just like escaped there and then is just doing ninja moves so, until she like gains her bearings. I really hope that's all it is. And it's not like a whole, her memories different or
Right, like when
it.
she was with Ada, you know, when she was, you know, being altered in that bathroom, and she was like, okay, I have to get out of here, you know.
Yeah, a
She's
while
on
ago.
that- Yes, right. It's the same thing. It's like, okay, defense mode instantly.
I know
Don't
'cause she
trust
was like in
anyone.
prison for so long, and I just want her to be more
Yeah.
active in the show again.
Yes.
Maybe
But-
she'll calm down when she sees Simmons or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Hopefully. And yeah, because she died last season, so I'm glad that she
Yes,
was able
yes,
to
yeah.
survive and hopefully, you know, be part of the main group
right,
again.
yes.
So that'll be good. You know, now seeing Coulson like this, it bothered me a while when we saw last season. Because having him as an LMD, I'm like, he's not the same Coulson, but they're addressing that well. And I knew it was going to be
Yes.
difficult for the characters too, but I'm glad that LMD Coulson also understands that and we feel for him.
Yes.
That's right,
He
yeah.
knows he's different, so I'm accepting it more. I do love Coulson being around anyways, but I felt like he was just being replaced.
Yeah, and he's entertaining the fact that, you know, he might just disable himself after this mission. He's
It
like,
sounded
you know,
kind of like that, right?
Yeah,
Like,
so
so,
he's
yeah.
he's accepting to that because he's like, I don't like this, you know, originally. And yeah, so they're all they're trying to accept
That's
it
right.
and trying to deal with it in their
Yeah.
own way.
And it is
he's
fun.
and he's perfect for this mission. Simmons is right. I mean, he knows his history. He's a huge history buff. You know, and
Definitely.
they need him
Yeah.
in this
That's good.
time era, you know.
And I know he's a huge fan of Roosevelt, and there's so many things in history that Coulson's really smart. Like you said, he's a history buff. He
right,
knows a lot.
definitely, yeah.
And I think maybe being an LMD as well, he just has a lot more knowledge, most likely.
Yeah,
So
and he's
does,
fantastic
definitely, yeah.
at fighting. He was so excited when he hit that
Yeah.
pan.
and that was great to see that. I wanted to
Like,
see him fight other LMDs, like
Right.
or not other
That's
LMDs,
good,
but
yeah.
other Chronicoms or people who are like robotic in
That's
nature,
right,
I
yeah.
guess, in nature. But yeah, like that was actually really cool. So I am happy he's back, and it is fun to see him in this form, which is kind of weird
Yes,
to
it
say.
is.
But as long as we are reminded that the real Coulson is gone, because I think that kind of sucks in his honor to replace him with a stunt double, even though it's still his memories, it's still not the original Coulson. So he actually did die. And so that still messes with me. But this is still fun, and I like his interactions, and it helps them cope more, and helps in the mission. So that's a huge thing.
Yes.
So that is good.
So, us as fans watching the show, we feel like we have mixed feelings, but I can't even imagine what his loved ones feel about it. So they're going through it, magnified.
Especially for Daisy, because she didn't want it to happen, and then she's like, "Oh, I pressed the button," because I get it. Like you see him, it's like, "My daddy's back."
Exactly.
I like them fighting together. That
And
was
Mac
cool.
is perfect. He's a great director. He's like, we have to slow
he
things
is,
down. You have to run this by the director first. You can't just do that.
He's a great leader,
Yes.
And I get that. And at first I was a little defensive when he just turned Coulson off, and I'm like, that sucks for Coulson. He has a freaking on and off switch. I'm like, that sucks, but he's just not in control of himself. But he, and I know he can process things faster. I mean, 2 years is a lot in 10 seconds for sure. But being a computer now, like, he can process things a lot faster. And for him to kind of just accept, as hard as it was, he got through it fast to be like, okay, I am a robot. Oh my God. Like, that's a huge thing to take in and really understand,
And Yo-Yo has new arms now too, and she can feel.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
and that's good that she said that. She is proud of who she is, and she doesn't want to ever forget that. Which I don't blame her. She went through something very traumatic. She is a hero too, and she lost both her arms in battle. And to just have something where people will forget that she had that, or even herself, like she wants to be reminded. But she was so emotional when she did have the new arms.
That's right.
So that's big.
And she did it pretty quickly. She didn't wait. A couple episodes from now, she did it pretty rapidly. I didn't think she was going to, but I don't think you're ever going to forget, and no one's going to forget. But I think she wanted that visual reminder for everyone. But
and I think just because of the time they're in now, and she has to fit in, that maybe that's why she was
perfectly.
more
right
accepting
now,
of it.
They're not going to understand.
They'd be like, "What the heck is that? You got silver gloves on?
What
What is
do you
that?"
have? Mechanical hands.
Yeah, so very different kind of feel now for sure. Even the title in the beginning of the show, it said Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D, old school, like a different font, sideways. And so we're in the 1930s, so we're in a different decade than Agent Carter. So this is before the SSR was made, right? And they're different shows. I don't know if you noticed that, but with the cinematography, or like just how the lighting is, it's crisper. It has that feeling of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Like the lighting's more blue and brilliant. And in Agent Carter, it was more warm. And like you had warmer colors. You had other like cooler colors too, but everything had like a warm hue on it.
And it was almost like what you would see in the time period if you watched a show of that era.
Yeah, kind of like trying to give you that feel, and it would have a glow on everything. Everything had a major blurry glow on it to give you an older feel. So it's cool that they're around the same timeline, sort of, kind of, but like you could tell they're completely different shows.
That's right. Yeah.
So I'm curious on. Again, I'm just stuck on Agent Carter now. If we're going to see anyone from there, but they're going to be younger,
much younger,
right?
Yeah.
I thought we were going to be like right in the same time, seeing them, because I forgot what year exactly they jumped into.
That was after
in the 40s.
It was after World War II, so it was after 45. So it's quite a bit of a difference.
Okay. How much of a twist is that they have to save Hydra to save S.H.I.E.L.D? It's
God,
like, it's always like it's tied together. You can't escape that at all.
That is a twist.
So now we have Freddy. So Freddy might be a new main character, I think, this season.
Yeah, maybe.
And we'll see more about him.
Yeah.
But
Man.
Oh, wow.
And, Deke is great. I loved his attire for everyone.
No, he was spot on there.
Yeah.
$13.
That's right.
Hopefully the bills looked accurate too,
That's right.
The right dates or whatever. But I'm glad that that worked out well, and they all look so sharp in their suits and dresses. And getting a call back to that time again, even with like racism and being a woman, and
exactly.
You're just labeled a certain way.
Definitely.
And you just kind of forget. It's like, it sucked. So I'm glad things were changing. But
yeah, and I'm glad Daisy actually got to go inside, and Deke got to stab those guys in the face with his probe to get the DNA.
They make it so violent.
My God.
And then like Simmons torturing that Chronicom with a freaking fork to the back of the skull.
That's right, yeah.
Hey, you know what? It worked though. You know,
it did.
His circuits or whatever to make him squeal. But yeah, I mean, are you guys happy to be back watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
I am. I love to see the old gang back. Of course, we're not going to see Fitz for some time, but that's all right. Simmons knows he's safe, and she can't see him for a while.
I know.
Yeah.
I wonder if, like, I hope we do see him, here and there, because I know last season we didn't see a ton of him, and I heard rumors from fans that, like, he was working on something else. The actual actor was working on something else during this. So we'll see, like, how often he appears in this. But
well, it must be hard for actors because this is the 7th season, so that's a huge commitment.
It is
for a young actor. Yeah.
And depending on what time of the year, because I don't know, depending on what show it is, how long of a duration you have to be on set, or like all your time is just dedicated to that, or what location, and it's really hard to commit fully for so long to certain things, but we'll see. I'm hoping I'm wrong, and he's.
I know at least 1 or 2 times.
He's one of my favorite characters. Coulson too, and Daisy, and Mac. I'll start naming everybody. Deke I love too. He's a good he makes me laugh.
And Yo-Yo.
And Yo-Yo, yes. We'll name all of them. May. Everyone. That's what makes the show so great. Yeah, so until next time, guys, can't wait to see the next episode. This episode was called The New Deal. So, there's a lot of new stuff going on right now. So, and then we have Ernest. Now we have him back. There's so many of him.
I love seeing him.
It's so crazy. Yeah, so can't wait to see more episodes. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Please subscribe, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye, guys.
Bye.